What's up?
This is some bullshit.
What?
I was told it was 80 degrees today. We were not doing anything. So we were going to enjoy the outdoors. And then I get a message that says I am needed on our StreamYard. And then I see that it is Sam. So not only did you interrupt a beautiful, gorgeous day and make me come back inside, but it is for jackass. Are we serious?
You can rake the gumball tree later. We have one of the contestants. Mr. H said, "Get all the contestants on the show," or competitors, not contestants.
He's been on the show. Why does he
not
need
for
to come back?
Not for the top two. He's just been on the platter. This is do the top two thing. Without further ado, the right hand of God, Sam Knight.
What's up?
How we doing, sir?
Going on, guys?
I'm excited.
Hi, Jared.
This is stupid.
Jared's been getting some sun, it looks like.
Hey, man, you seem a little perturbed. Did I interrupt something?
Yes, I was outside enjoying this beautiful day with my family, and I was summoned.
Anyways, Evan, how you doing, bub? Hey,
I'm doing great, buddy. I'm so excited to talk to you. It's been too long.
It's been way too long. You know, it's great that we don't have somebody on the show that's complaining about having to do his job or anything.
I know. I just, you know what?
You know,
we're not gonna let the sourpuss ruin our day. All right. We're gonna
Jared, I just know you're just an upstanding citizen. Like you love doing this podcasting job. You're such a great guy. So pray tell, why are we complaining?
You, homie. I don't know what, this seems to be an obvious thing. I had to come out from the sun. Yes, I'm working on my tan. I'm out there enjoying life with my family, and now I have to come talk to you, and it kind of ruined my day.
Listen, no matter how hard you work, you'll never look as good as me. It's okay. Anyways, let's move forward.
Anyway, Sam, next Friday to the top two. You are a competitor in the tournament.
Yeah.
How do you feel going into that?
That's right. I mean, if you notice, the last time we talked a little bit with Mr. H, and I made some threats. I made some statements. Oh, that's good. That's comical. This must be your work, Jared. That's comical.
I just wanted to show the people what we were talking about. That way they understood that you were entering
that's comical.
Top two.
Okay. You know, this good mood that I'm in, don't take it as if I don't take this seriously. You see, to the top two means more to me than anything else I've done this year so far. You know what I mean? I had a heart attack back in June. I had to relinquish the Diner Podcast Championship to a man who did not properly win it. Your champion, Ashton Adonis. Then I get jumped out, and all of a sudden, Ashton Adonis has moved on from Sam Knight. That's not done by a long shot. Now I get a shot. I get an opportunity to win not one, but two briefcases. An opportunity to become the winner of it all. Let me explain something to you. I heard everything that every competitor had to say. Eric Surge called me old. Dalton Davis talking about it. This is his time. You know, other competitors not taking into consideration that this isn't a walk in the park for me. Heard it all. My mindset going to the top, anything and everything can happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like you taking a girthquake from Hijo de Apalacio off of the top of a ladder if you happen to make it that far.
Bear, Jared.
Woo, bye-bye.
You know what? That's fine. I've been known to sacrifice my body for the greater cause, but I promise you, that won't put me down.
Right.
That won't be the end for Sam Knight.
Sam, are you worried? The last couple matches you've had, you've either won by disqualification, just hung on to win, or
manhandled a woman.
Oh, shut up. the BEA, Mr. H, there was all sorts of collusion. I mean, let's go back a year to the top one. Mr. H screwed you over by having you face Atlas with Austin, and you had the brother duo in the ring, and one was the referee. I mean, you've been served some crappy hands in this poker game.
You're right. And it's been something I've been thinking about too. To have the deck stacked against me multiple times. Now I could take the coward role and complain. That sounds familiar, Jared. Complain and complain.
No, you do it all the time. It does sound very familiar.
And talk about how I've been screwed and yada yada yada. But the one thing that you've noticed about Sam Knight is, regardless of what happens, I keep coming back. Evan, you're right. It has not been an easy road to make it to the top two. But that's the road I choose not to take. The hard road is the road less traveled. So I'll take that road to make it to the top of that ladder and become the top two winner. It doesn't matter what happens on Friday night. Doesn't matter who I have to go through to get there. And I know Mr. H has a plan. I know the BEA is going to be there. I can feel it in my gut. But I made a promise the last time I was on the show, and I'll say it again. I'll reiterate it. I have got some things lined up to make sure that I'm not outmanned and outnumbered.
I have a question. You have to fight 2 matches to get to this briefcase. And I know the last show we had a videographer walking around, and I have played this on shows in the past, but I don't know that you've seen this footage. But we saw what it took for Evan and Kyle to get you out there for just 1 match at the last show. And I'm just curious how they're going to get you out there for 2, but I'm going to play the footage again and let the people see what we're dealing with.
He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Oh, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
He said his mouth. The other side.
And that's just for 1 match, and they're going to get you out there for 2?
Oh, my. I mean, wow. I don't even know what to say.
You got me, Jared. You got me. You're right. It took a lot. You're right. I can't even combat that. But tell me something, Jared. How do you feel every time that I end up winning? Better question. How does it feel to know that everybody closest to you loves me more than you?
Ooh.
The valid point.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, huh?
Yeah, it does. That's kind of, maybe that is why I don't like you.
That's probably what it is. Those posters of Sam Knight in your home, those autographed 8x10s, those shirts. Is it because of the fact that you just never could get a shirt from Sam? Is it the fact that I just didn't shake your hand? Did I not give you a fair chance, my friend?
Did he not love you enough?
Maybe.
You weren't loved enough. Let me tell you something, Jared. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I love you, man.
That's so sweet of you.
I love you. You know how much I love you? I love you enough to tell you that you are an ignoramus, and I'm going to punch you square in your mouth the next time I see you. You think it's funny to make fun of Sam Knight's heart attack? You think it's funny to go and parade the fact that I have had a bad year? You're right. I've had a crappy year, which is why at To the Top 2, I am going to prove to you and every single naysayer just like you why I am the right hand of God and I am the rightful man to win that championship and win that briefcase.
Don't like that.
So you can go back to being president of the Sam Knight Club because we know that's what you're doing. You see how I sucked him in, Evan? You see that? The tears blowing up in his eyes? You really thought you were loved. You thought you had a friend. Sorry, bub.
You don't have a friend in him. Sorry.
I don't need a friend in him. Like, I want to be nowhere near the Woody. We went through the gerbil situation before. I'm not trying to give him any of my talent. I've declined the offer, and I want nothing to do with that. But yes, I do find it quite humorous, and I apologize. But no, you spent too much time coming after our championship and threw a couple slights at me, and I just genuinely do not enjoy you as a person. So that is why. It has nothing to do with your love. I do not need your love. As I've stated before, I am well off by myself with all of my wonderful, wonderful acquaintances in the wrestling world. I don't need to pander to the I guess, pandering jackass as in yourself.
Jackasses. Okay.
Man.
Yes. See?
Jared.
Yeah.
You better hope he's not at Pappy's when we go eat lunch.
Why are you gonna say? You know what? This
No.
time, as long as he just comes up and gets to me from the front this time, I don't have to get attacked from behind like the coward did last
You
time.
saw me coming. You looked me square in my face when I grabbed you by the back of your dome and slammed you into that truck. I don't want to hear you. You looked square at me when it happened.
I turned around and said, "Oh shit!" as my head went into a truck.
Hey, well, you know what? With as much as you run your mouth, maybe you should throw your hands up.
Huh. Well, I mean, like I stated a minute ago when I flexed a little bit, the difference between me and you is I've been in the gym. It didn't take a life experience to get back in the gym. I've been there. I've been working.
And you still look like a puny wimp.
Oh. Interesting.
Uh-oh. Gloves are coming off.
Fascinating.
Well,
I tell you what, Jared. I tell you what, Jared. Let's sweeten the pot a little bit. How about this? I win to the top. You give me a one-on-one match.
Oh. You know what? I am so confident that Mr. H and the rest of the gang that there is not a chance that you will get past just because of a multitude of reasons. There is not a chance in hell that you are going to get past even the first match, let alone a third match. So, yeah, absolutely.
You sure?
Jared.
Now I want you to think. No. Evan is cool. Evan, let him write a check that his butt can't cash. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
Absolutely. There's not a chance in hell that you're going to get through even the first match, let alone a ladder match with multiple other humans. It's not going to happen. So I'm good.
Well, I'm going to throw this advertisement out now. Dime Podcast, we're looking for a new co-host here soon. Because he gonna go.
Why? Because I'm going to become a champion in wrestling, and you're not going to have me anymore. If that's what you got to do, that's fine.
If that helps you sleep at night, we'll go with that.
I think we'll be okay.
Yikes!
Jared, I used to fancy you to be a smart man, but this is probably one of the dumbest things you've ever done. To the top two. I'll end it here. To the top two. I'm going to win, and now the pot has been sweetened because Jared, when I win, we are going to go one-on-one, and I'm going to beat you from pillar to post.
He said win. It was a pleasure as always, sir.
Sam, just don't hurt him too bad.
Don't hurt. What's he again? He's got
Only because
matches, one being a ladder match. And did you see Eric Surge come on here with the confidence? We're good. We are all good. Not worried.
Oh my. Okay, you're not worried. That's fine.
Nope, we're good.
But
Bye, Sam.
Well, good luck to you. I'm rooting for you. Oh my.
He'll be fine.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Dude, there's zero. Again, first of all, not a wrestler, so we're good. But
Yeah,
second of
that's
all,
the problem. You can't accept a wrestling match if you're not a wrestler. You're going to die.
Irrelevant. It doesn't. You can make bets when it's gonna be complete and utterly irrelevant because again, he's going to have to fight in one match, win that match, and then go on to fight in a 4-way ladder match for the briefcase. And the odds of him winning has to be FanDuel. It has to be like a plus 1,000. That's gotta be.
I'm a terrible gambler, and even I know that's a bad bet.
What? To bet on Sam getting through 2 matches in one night and one being a ladder match? I agree. That's why I took it. It's a no-brainer. It's a win-win. Makes him look even more like a jackass, and we're all good.
You say so, man.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be all right.
Okay. Well, to the top 2, March 21st. That is next Friday. Get your tickets. Front row is sold out. You can get them at singletonwrestling.com/tickets. They do have a family 4-pack, 4 tickets for $40. That's general admission. There's going to be some good food there. I believe it's Pappy's Barbecue. So go out there, support. This is going to be a dang good card.
Yep.
Wow.
We get to watch Sam possibly get beat early in the night, which would be my favorite part. But I kind of hope he gets to the ladder match just so we can watch Eric Surge and or any of the other competitors. Really, I really don't care. But throw him straight through a ladder, and it will be glorious.
If you say so, buddy.
Oh, let's make some money.
Let's thank our sponsors for letting us do what we do. Oh, boy. Pappy's Barbecue. Meet, eat, repeat. Wabash Valley Plumbing. They lay pipe. That's our slogan. It's not theirs. RJ's Formalwear. They have sweet suits. Stitch Brands. They embroider stuff. And Peak Performance Gym.
You sound so concerned.
I'm no peak, no results. I'm kind of just.
That's why I'm not concerned. I've been in peak. I'm in the best shape of my life. Worst case scenario, he wins, and then I get to beat him up. So then it's even better. We'll be fine.
Dog, he's got 100 pounds on you, and he's very in shape.
So as I say on commentary all the time, what I would do is just wear them out. I'll just, he's not going to catch me. So worst case scenario, I do a little cardio beforehand, and I outrun him. We'll be okay.
Okay.
He's not, again, I'm not concerned because he's not going to win 2 matches. So it's not going to happen.
Okay.
He has used all of his luck, and I think it has run out, and it is time for the Sam Knight show to end. He can go on his last ride and have some fun, and then we don't have to deal with him anymore.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that. So,
sweet.
Well, we're out of here.
Bye.
We gotta go.